welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. And so today I am attempting to do Lilsimsie's Shell challenge, but however though, this was a shell she created about a month ago and I'm just now finishing it because, I mean, let's be real here. I'm a slow builder, I love landscaping, I love clutter, and clutter and landscaping took the majority of my time, and I just now finished the interior yesterday, so you can tell how long I've been procrastinating on a bunch of builds and video-wise, but nevertheless, if you guys want to download this build, it is up on the gallery for download. My origin ID is just SpringSims, or it's under the hashtag Simsie Shell 4 on the gallery, or just hashtag SpringSims, which you can find all my builds and all of my Sims that I've ever created on The Sims 4. But anyway, you guys, I adore this house a lot because the shell of it looks really unique, but also I put it on a terrain and a foundation at the exact same time because I don't really necessarily play a lot with terrain tools, but I wanted to see what I could definitely do with it and experiment, and surprisingly it looks a little bit better than I expected because terrain tools scare me. I mean, granted, Sims 2 terrain tools were very easy, they were just there and I didn't really actually do a lot with them, but when we got the terrain tools in The Sims 4, I was like, whoa, hold up, the sky is the limit, I cannot do it. But this year, I wanted to push myself to do things that I'm mostly scared of doing, building-wise, and also just content-wise, basically, and terrain tools is one of them. And so, this is actually the first of many terrain tool builds I've started doing, because I don't know if you guys watch my YouTube stories or my Instagram stories, or you just don't follow my social media, you wouldn't know that I have six or 7 builds already pre-recorded, and some of them are half done and I just had to finish them. So videos are coming, but they're just taking a while. But you guys, I've been in a very building mood lately, and doing shell challenges like this one is a lot more fun for me to do. It's very relaxing and more just, what's the word? I guess inspirational and motivational for me because I get to see how people build their shells and also kind of see how they do things with roofing or layouts or just little things making a box not looking ugly. So I wanted to try out this one and do terrain tools, and I don't think I broke any rules technically. I mean, in a way, I didn't break any rules. I didn't touch her walls. I didn't do all of that stuff. So I just kind of moved it around so I can put the shell of it on a terrain to make it look good. So, we are out here not breaking rules. We don't do that stuff. We're not a rule breaker. Eliza Pancakes might be, but I'm not. So, but if you guys, like I said, if you want to download this build, it's up on the gallery, and it actually has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. There's no toddlers in this house at all, but there is a room for a pet. But there's one bedroom and 1 bathroom on the first floor for fit for a teenager or maybe a young adult or a sim that went to college, dropped out, or graduated and came back home. Or it could be your grandma or your grandpa's room when they're living with you for a while and once they retire. You pick or choose. But there is a room downstairs and there's 3 other rooms upstairs. But what I did with this house for the 2nd floor, I wanted to actually have a shared bathroom because normally I don't really see a lot of shared bathrooms amongst siblings or amongst Sims in my builds and some on the gallery. But when building that bathroom, it's a very generic bathroom, but it's an idea behind it. Because when I used to play The Sims 2 teen styled stuff, the cover art and the whole trailer of it all had a yin and yang type of room style. One side was like bright and colorful and the other side was like all dark and gloomy. And I kind of want to have like a bathroom like that, but I wanted to make sure like, you know, two siblings could share that bathroom and like, you know, have a common ground. Like, you don't touch my toothpaste, I don't touch your toothpaste. Like, you wash your own hands on your side of the sink, I wash my hands on the other side of the sink, and we're even. Kind of like that type of vibe that I was kind of going with, and it worked well. And I didn't want to put too much clutter in this house because I know myself. And I think most of you guys know how long it takes me to build. Like, look at this. It took me about a month, about a month to finish this house. And granted, it was on a big lot, and when I see like, oh, there's empty space, let's add more things to it to make it all full and not, you know, let's just not leave it hanging basically. So I kind of utilized the entirety of the lot with like plants and, you know, fences, and like see what I could definitely do with it. And it worked out well. It didn't look too overcluttered, and I really want to eventually do like a landscaping tutorial, but I don't really know what to do with that, because with landscaping, it's technically just there, and I don't really have like a set pattern on landscaping technically, and mine's like more go with the flow, see what I can kind of do with it, and kind of just use different plants from different packs to make it look better. But I can definitely do some build tutorials if you guys want me to do them. I know you guys want me to, because I build a lot, and I wanted to kind of see what I can kind of give advice wise when it comes to building. So I think what I might do is I might build like a suburban house, or like a generic like starter home, family home, or whatever type of build that you guys can like follow along with, and kind of get techniques from like myself, and you can apply to your own builds and kind of see what you can definitely do with my advice. And it might be good, it might be bad, we'll have to see, but that's definitely on my agenda for like videos that I want to do. And if you guys want to give me any video idea suggestions, let me know in the comments below. But also join my Discord. So I have a Discord right now, and if you guys want to like follow along and chat with me and like chat with everybody else, we have a Discord. We have our own separate Spring Squad Discord that we all hang out in, have a good chillaxing time. It's a fun vibe over there, okay? It's a good time. So definitely check out the pinned comment down below to join our Discord. It's fun, it's free, and it's good for you to make friends. But yeah, so I don't know what else to talk about in this video, because I'm like, how do I even do a voiceover anymore? But I do want to talk about my day, as I per usually do, and then I'll get back into the build and kind of give you a backstory of who's gonna live here basically, because that's what I usually do in my videos, and I want to go back to that, like ramble, life story, and then a build story, you know, that kind of like little segment. So we're in the life story segment of the video. So my day has been pretty good, honestly, and I want to know how your day is going, because we're out here being at home 24/7, not really going anywhere basically. So I want to know how you guys are doing. But for me, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty okay. I've been productive mostly. I've been watching a lot of Netflix and Disney Plus. Now that, you know, Sunday with a Chance is on Disney Plus, and some old shows of replacements. Like, I'm just thriving with Disney Plus right now, so I'm like very happy about that. And I just finished watching the originals for like the third time already. I probably should watch different shows, but I might eventually watch what's the show called? I want to rewatch Supernaturals again, but I also want to watch oh gosh, people gave me like so many different suggestions, like a doctor show. It's not General Hospital. That's definitely not the show. That's a soap opera. I've already watched that with my parents, and I already watched Young and the Restless. So I mean, drama is for real. But I do have a lot of shows that I already have on my Netflix like watch list that I need to watch for sure. And I'm thinking of like doing inspired builds from those TV shows, because I eventually want to do like more different builds other than like suburban homes, and kind of like put my creativity out there, because I have a bunch of ideas, but I never have the time to actually do them because of school. So like I said, life is going good. I have 1 month left until I graduate from university, and then I'll have more time to breathe, eat, sleep, and record videos and stream every single day like I've always wanted to. So that is like basically like my life right now. And technically, I mean, today is April 12th, and one of my classes actually ends on the end of the month. So I'm like, end of April, I'll be a free person to do whatever I want and stream every single day. Oh, I literally am not ready for that. Like, I don't know, like all my life, I've always like since the end of, well, no, actually, really, I probably would say like the end of my junior year in high school, like that summer of my junior year, basically like going to my senior year. It's like that summer I took a summer class, like I took 2 PE classes that summer, so I wouldn't have to do it my senior year, because like I took show choir, and I'm like, I don't want to work out twice more than I have to. Like, that's like a lot of work. We don't have time for that. So I took PE during the summer, took both of them. So it took me like about 4 hours every single day to get it all done. A lot of work, actually. Or was it 2 hours a day? Either way, it was a lot of work, a lot of running. I hate exercise. So I took that class in the summer, finished that, got all A's. It was fine, dandy. It was over with. And that summer was like the summer where I literally did not have a break at all. Like my summer, my junior year, until the end of this year of 2020. So like my junior year was like 2013. Yeah, the summer of 2013. And we're now in the year of 2020. 7 years of my life has been spent working like an actual job, like, you know, going to work, driving there, and, you know, getting money from like minimum wage, like that type of job, but also like going to summer school and then like doing actual schoolwork and then doing youth. Like my life for the past 7 years has been like really insane. So I'm like kind of happy that I won't have like a job and I won't have school to like depend on and like not cry every 5 seconds. So this will definitely give me like a breather to like relax and like think about different things about life and where I'm gonna go for like the next part of my life. I mean, I've been applying for jobs like every single day mostly, and for the past couple of months, so I'm ahead of the game on like the job hunting, you know, search basically. But this will be like the first summer in 7 years that I won't have to work or go to school because I'll be completely done. Like, you guys have no idea how like happy that makes me, because during like my first, I think two and a half years of college, I had 2 jobs. Like, let's be real here. I was going to school part-time, and then I had 2 part-time jobs, and then I also had I was doing YouTube full-time. So I'm like, what was that? I don't know how I functioned that well and stayed sane for that long and uploading daily. Like, I don't know how my brain was working, because I remember specifically because when I did like a Simness showcase where I did like shoutouts every single day leading up to Christmas in December, where and like I also did like every 5 days I shedded out 2 simmers in December leading up to Christmas. I'm like, I don't know how I uploaded daily, did schoolwork, did all of that. So I'm like, how in the world did I manage all of that and stayed alive? Because I honestly thought I was going to like explode mentally. I kind of did. Kind of exploded mentally, but nevertheless, we're all good. We're fine. I have 1 job. Well, technically, no, I have 2 jobs now. I forgot. I have 2 jobs, and I'm going to school full time, and I'm streaming, and I also have, again, full circle, doing the exact same thing when I entered in college and I'm about to end college. Luckily, though, when I leave college, I won't have a job. So, blessed. Ooh. That was like a life moment that I had to get off my chest, because when I ever like talk to myself, which is pretty much every single day when I record a video, and when I don't record a video, we're just weird at this point. But usually when I talk to myself, I start to think of like new ideas and like new things I could actually do for like videos and like in my life and where I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna live, like all those different things that go through my head. I'm like, how do I function as a human being with a normal schedule? That I don't know, because I've never had a normal schedule ever in my life. So nevertheless, we are fine, we are good, and that's pretty much the end of my story of my life and how I'm feeling. And I honestly feel like I should just have a podcast at this point, because I'm like, I just talk all day every day, and I'm like, a podcast is something that I definitely want to do in the future, but I just don't know when I'll have the time to do it. So mark my words, I'll have a podcast eventually soon, and actually, get all my thoughts out there. I'm not sure what it's gonna be about. I don't know who I'm gonna have on. I just want to have something that I can call my own, like another thing I can call my own, and like express my feelings and like talk about different things that are happening in the world, my life, and like literally everything I want to do is just like this. So the videos, speed builds are basically my podcast at this point. I feel like I already have one because I mean, how many videos have I done in the past 5 years of being on this channel? Over 2,000 videos. The majority of them are like creative sims and speed builds and also I guess let's plays. It's a mixture of all of them, but I'm talking in every single one of those videos. I might have more than 2,000 because I probably like unlisted or deleted some. I really don't know, but like I said, over the past like 5 years of doing SpringSims on this channel, I can say I've grown a lot as a person, but I've also realized that I'm talking a little bit less fast like I used to, because I was looking at my old videos and listening to them. Ooh, back then my voice went up 5 octaves. I was like, okay, past me, you were up here. You need to bring it like down to like down here because you're doing a little bit too much. Plus I was like talking very, very fast, which is like not a good thing for me. So I needed like slow my roll, take it down a few notches, and like not speak as like a high-pitched child. But I mean, that's who I am, basically, a high-pitched child going through puberty. I've grown. Yeah. Oh, okay. So like I said, that's my life, that's my story. But you guys, I was so excited because when I was doing like my shell tours on stream like a couple of weeks ago for the previous shell challenge that I was working on, I forgot, because I don't normally use like a lot of like you know, build and buy items from different packs when it comes like to rugs and stuff, but I utilized the rug from My First Pet stuff, and I kid you not, I did not know. Like, I had that pack for a while since it was released, and I don't really actually go through all of these swatches like I usually do, or like I do, but then I forget about them, like, oh wait, hold up, I forgot that was a swatch. So I'm starting to like realize there are different like swatches and different like, you know, objects in build and buy, because we have so many packs in the Sims 4 at this point that you just can't remember all of them. So me going back to like the build and buy catalog on my own free time and like going through all the swatches is like, oh, new build idea that I can like utilize this concept for. So I kind of like that idea. And I found out a couple of days ago on a live stream, not my live stream, but somebody else's live stream, the lady Stardust, her name is Alex. She used to be the girl with the woohoo tattoo. Very hilarious. I'll leave her channel link down below if you guys want to check her out on her streams. Very funny. We love her. And she did a very like crazy thing that I did not know, actually. If you press your M key, like if you're like, so let's say you're like trying to place an object on a table and it has like different slots on there. So what you have to do basically is put your item on a surface and you press your M key multiple times. It'll actually like go through all the other swatches or like the other placements of that object where you can place them at, which is like completely insane. Something I've never actually figured out myself, but the fact that I'm like mind blown, I'm gonna start using that a lot more often. But I don't technically use these slots that are available in the game because I'll place it down and then I'll move the counter or whatever to like freely place it, because I like to have a lot of clutter to make the houses look more personalized and a lot more enjoyable to look at on the indoors. Plus it also looks like someone actually lives there. So surprisingly, I'm great. And I'm like, I learned something new every single day in The Sims that I did not figure out by myself. So I applaud the Sims community for being so freaking creative at making builds and like coming out with like new ideas and a lot of the other things as well. So that is like my spiel. That's the build. That's the whole thing. That's the whole 9 yards. But like I said, if you guys want to download this build for yourself, it is up on the gallery for download. It's actually over 150,000 simoleons, so you might need to do a little bit of motherload cheating or whatever, or steal somebody's money to get this house to live in it, because it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. The kitchen and living room is actually, no, the kitchen and dining room is open plan. The living room is like closed off. It's like kind of like a little bit small, but not that small. It's mostly big. But you know the whole spiel, the whole thing. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below as always of what you thought of this build, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!